So I got my Ford Focus here, and the latest issue I've been having was windshield icing up on the inside. I had to put an electric heater in it twice this week, one of those 1500 watt ones there. I set it on the front seat on top of a I can't remember what they're called, ceramic tile, foot square ceramic tile. Let it run for about 15 minutes, and that heated the windshield up enough to get the ice off. And I rolled the windows down and also wiped it with a towel to get all the water out. But so I wasn't sure where all this water was coming from, and the car's notorious for icing up the inside of the windshield, or fogging it up. Well, finally got to the bottom of it this week. The other day I came out and it was raining, and the wiper blade, I hit the wipers and they come up about this far and stopped. And then I reached in with one arm, got one hand on the switch, and then I was able to pull it up so it come up over this way. And then I hit it again, it went down, all this crunching noises and stuff, and then finally started working. Well, what the problem was the whole cowl area in here. This is the air intake for the fan. It's only on the driver's side. It's open. The whole down inside there was all iced up. I'll pull this out and show you. It wasn't around the plastic here and the blades. I always keep that clean. But so that wasn't the problem. So anyway, I'll continue on here after I remove this part. Well, I was going to remove this whole thing. You got a couple clips here and that. It's not that hard, but the problem is you'd have to take both wipers right off of the shafts there. So I'm not going to do that. But anyway, the way I solved the problem was dumped 4 pitchers of almost boiling water down through here and melted the ice, and it went all the way over to the middle of the car. That whole thing down there, you can see the wiper arm there, hopefully, it was all bound up in ice. So what was happening, and the car would even ice up on you while you were driving. So what was happening, the air comes in here, goes across that ice, and then goes right up and sticks to the windshield. So if you have a mystery fog up problem like this, ice up, and a real bad problem, this could be it. You could have a bunch of ice down in the cowling area here that's causing dampness to get inside the car. The other thing is if your carpets down on the front floor there get wet and then you run the heater, it puts all the water out of the snow from the carpet up into the air, and then you get out of the car. If you don't leave the door open or roll the windows down the last couple minutes, then you got it in the air, and then when the car cools down it freezes to the inside of the windows. So anyway, just a couple things there that if you have serious problems, make sure you take a good look in there. There was, like I say, a lot of ice built up on this car. Now this might be unusual because this car only gets driven every second week. I carpool with a guy and he drives one week and I drive the next. So the car sits for a full week, and I don't know, as you can see here, we got a fair amount of snow right now. This is compacted down good. A lot of ice and snow, freezing rain, other things, so that could have helped it out. But we actually drove, we'd been on the road like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden the thing iced right up in front of me and had to scrape it from the inside. So it was that night that I discovered the problem with the ice buildup in the cowl there. So anyway, just hopefully that can help somebody out there. Something to check if your car's constantly icing the windshield up on the inside. So this thing was just getting ridiculous that way.